Hey everyone, yeah, I got my hair cut again. Decided to try something new with the bangs. I actually really like them. Got a little piece of hair in front of me though. Static electricity wearing a sweater. Little backstory as to why I wanted to talk about this. A couple weeks ago, like the weekend after Thanksgiving, in the middle of the night, I was out of town. In the middle of the night, that Sunday, early in that morning, like 3 a.m., my grandmother had a small heart attack. She's okay. They're just trying to figure out her medication. They did an angioplasty. She's okay. Thank whatever deity you believe in. She's okay. So we had to go to our cardiologist for a follow-up. Not a big deal. Just something that kind of happens after stuff like that, which doesn't bother me a bit. So, but it's been kind of hard getting in the Christmas spirit after that. So we're trying very hard. You can kind of see I'm very Christmassy today in this year's ugly Christmas sweater. Merry Pugmas, I like pugs. And I'm wearing my Christmas gift from last year, which is this amazing charm bracelet. It's got all the 12 days of Christmas on it. I love it. It was my big gift last year. So anyway, we go to her cardiologist today. That all goes. He's just adding another medication, giving her some vitamins and stuff like that. And that's fine. We were a little hungry after leaving because we didn't really eat much before going. You don't really do that before going to a doctor. You're too nervous, especially if it's a heart doctor. So, we decided instead of going to greasy fast food because heart, right? We're going to go to Panera Bread. So we go, it was good. We're all getting happy. And this is when what I want to talk about happens. So we go out. We're parked a little ways away because we couldn't get close because we went to Panera at lunchtime. So anyone who's ever tried that knows how hectic it is. So we go out to our car. And there are two cars. One parked beside us, our two cars like that. Then one parked like this behind both of them. The woman in the car beside us and the woman behind us were like trading things off or some shit. I don't know. Either way, shouldn't have parked that way. So we walk up, and my initial thought is they see that I'm with these two older ladies, and these women are probably in their middle-aged, but I'm obviously with two women well over 60. Though my grandmother really doesn't look it. It's obvious with how she's walking right now, because she's not. She's weak. She just had a heart attack, for fuck's sake. So my grandmother gets in the car. I get in the car. Our neighbor, who is visibly an elder to them, opens the back door and turns and says, just in general, not in a rude way, just we're trying to get out. Not rude, just kind of letting them know that, we're not really going to wait. But not in that way, just kind of letting them know that we really are trying to leave. And the woman in the car parked like shit behind us looks at her and says, "Well, you're not in your car yet." So I open my door and stand up out of the car until Arlene gets in, and I'm just giving these two a glare. It was kind of just like, really, you're going to talk to her that way? And the woman's friend who was parked beside us kind of giving me a kind of sweet placating smile, just like, 1 minute. Because one, I'm visibly several years younger than them. Two, I'm bigger than they are. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not that way. I do not like confrontation until I am pushed too far. But I won't do anything physical. I get in the car, and the woman parked behind us starts kind of chatting. I turn to my grandmother in the driver's seat and I say, "Turn the car on." She does. Now, the window switch to roll my window down on my side is busted. So I say, "Roll my window down." She does. I poke my head out of the car and say, "We're in the car now." And then they wrap their conversation up. Takes them 1:30 seconds. She gets in her car, pulls off. And we decide to go to Ross. Now, one point. It's the holiday season. It's not good to inconvenience anyone. And that was an obvious inconvenience to us. But, it was very obvious, and we were very polite. And Arlene was actually very polite in saying, we're going to be leaving soon, which I thought would be very obvious to them because we're getting in the goddamn car. Point 2. Arlene is 73 or 74 and looks it. She's obviously an elder to both of these women. Have some respect for your elders. That is what got to me. It wasn't me who said anything. It wasn't me, the snot-nosed little 25-year-old. Well, 25 in a week or so. It's the 18th? Yeah, like 9 days. 9? No, 6 days, pardon. I think. No, 9. 29th. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. I'm a little irritated. And it's not me. It's not me, the snot-nosed millennial, saying this stuff. It was a woman who's obviously in her 70s. Have some respect and have a little holiday spirit. We're trying very hard. Arlene is getting sick right now. She's got some kind of head cold. She's coughing like mad. My grandmother just had a heart attack. And we're trying to have some holiday spirit. And, I didn't want to be rude to them. I don't like confrontation. But sometimes you gotta open your mouth. And it may not be what you want to do, because I don't like yelling at people. I don't like being rude. I don't like confronting people. I'm a nice person. I want to love everybody. But these two women weren't showing us any love or good cheer, southern charm. They were just plain rude to a woman who wasn't really rude to them, who's visibly older than them, who's been going through so much, who just wanted to let them know we were going to be pulling out of our spot soon. And she decided to mouth off, so I returned it. I don't regret it. I'm just, got a little dragonfly visiting me. I don't know if you could see that, but it wanted to pay a visit to my shirt. Well, that made me smile after this, so I'm gonna stop this with a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Joyous Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, just happy holidays. Whatever you celebrate, Blessed Yule, if that's what you celebrate. Just have a good holiday season. And be kind to one another. Love one another. There's not enough of that in this world. And if you have to do something like I did, don't yell and cuss. It's not going to get you anywhere. I didn't want to have to raise my voice a little bit and get all snarky, but I returned what I gave. What I was given, pardon. I gave what I was given. So, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Blessed Yule, the two things I celebrate, and Pugmas. Merry Pugmas. That's what I'm laying this on. Merry Pugmas.